Hey everyone, welcome back to the Fluency Duo, the podcast where we have real, warm, genuinely fun conversations in English so you can improve naturally without even noticing you're studying.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. And Alex, I need to tell you something embarrassing.
Oh, I love these.
So last year, I was at a work event. Very professional, very important people in the room. And I got stuck in a corner with someone I'd never met. A very serious-looking man in a very serious suit.
Okay.
And I panicked. My brain completely emptied. I could not think of a single interesting thing to say. So I looked out the window and said, "Quite overcast today, isn't it?"
Sam.
And do you know what? That man's face completely changed. He lit up. He said, "I know. And they said it was going to clear up by noon." Completely wrong as usual. And we talked for 20 minutes about the weather. And it was genuinely one of the best conversations I had that evening.
And that right there is exactly why we're doing this episode today. Because here's the thing. A lot of English learners hear weather vocabulary and think, boring, basic. I already know sunny and rainy. Skip. But weather is so much more than vocabulary. It's the universal language of human connection. It's small talk, it's expressions, it's culture. It's the easiest way to start a conversation with absolutely anyone, anywhere in the English-speaking world.
Today, we're going to give you everything. The vocabulary, the expressions, the small talk phrases, the cultural side, and real dialogues you can actually use.
And by the end of this episode, you will never be stuck in an awkward silence again.
This episode works for all levels, from A2 right up to B2. So whether you're just starting out or you want to sound more natural and native, there's something here for you.
And before we start, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, and leave a comment telling us what the weather is like where you are right now. We read everything.
Okay, let's talk about the weather. Why weather is the king of small talk.
Sam, before we get into the vocabulary, I want to talk about something that I think most English courses completely ignore.
Go on.
Why weather? Why do English speakers, especially British people, talk about the weather so much? Because if you understand the why, the language makes so much more sense.
That's such a good point. Because in some cultures, weather small talk would feel strange. Like, why are we talking about this? Just say what you want to say.
Exactly. But in English-speaking cultures, especially British culture, weather talk isn't really about the weather.
It isn't?
It's about connection. It's a social ritual. It's a way of saying, I see you. I acknowledge you. I want to have a friendly interaction with you without getting too personal too quickly.
Because in British culture especially, jumping straight into personal topics feels uncomfortable. You ease into conversation.
And weather is the perfect easing in topic. Why? Because everyone experiences it. Rich, poor, young, old, stranger, friend, we all walked through the same rain this morning.
It creates instant common ground.
And there's something else interesting. British weather is genuinely unpredictable and quite dramatic. It can be sunny, rainy, windy, and foggy all in the same afternoon.
4 seasons in one day.
Exactly, and that's actually a phrase people use. So the weather genuinely gives people something to react to every single day.
So when you learn to talk about weather in English, you're not just learning vocabulary. You're learning how to connect with people, how to break the ice, how to walk into any social situation and feel comfortable.
And that skill, that's worth far more than any grammar lesson.
Core weather vocabulary.
Okay, let's build your weather vocabulary. We're going to go through this in groups so it's easy to remember.
Group 1. Temperature words. These describe how hot or cold it is.
Starting from hottest to coldest. Boiling. This is extremely hot. Uncomfortable, sweaty, can't think straight hot. It's absolutely boiling outside. I can't even go for a walk.
Hot. Very warm. Still intense, but slightly more manageable than boiling. It's hot today. Make sure you drink enough water.
Warm. Pleasantly comfortable. This is the good one. Not too much, not too little. What a warm evening. Perfect for sitting outside.
Cool. Slightly cold, but in a refreshing way. Often a compliment about weather. There's a lovely cool breeze coming in from the window.
Cold. Low temperature. You need a jacket. It's getting cold. Autumn is definitely here.
Freezing. Extremely cold. Almost unbearably so. I'm absolutely freezing. Why didn't I wear a warmer coat?
And one more. Chilly. This is between cool and cold. A little cold, but not quite freezing. It's a bit chilly this morning. You might want to grab a jacket.
Chilly is such a useful word. Very natural, very common.
Group 2. Sky and conditions words.
Sunny. The sun is out, the sky is bright and clear. Associated with happiness and good mood.
Cloudy. Clouds are covering the sky. The sun isn't visible. Can feel heavy and gray.
Overcast. This is a more sophisticated word for cloudy. It means the whole sky is covered with thick gray clouds. No sun at all. It's completely overcast today. I don't think the sun is coming out.
Foggy. Low visibility because of thick mist. Very atmospheric. Very British. Drive carefully this morning. It's incredibly foggy out there.
Misty. Lighter than foggy. A soft haze in the air. Often beautiful, actually. The mountains look amazing in the mist this morning.
Group 3. Rain words. And English has a lot of these.
Of course it does. It rains a lot.
It really does. Okay. Drizzling. Very light rain. Almost like a spray. It's just drizzling. You probably don't even need an umbrella.
Raining. Normal rain. Standard. It's been raining all morning. Pouring. Very heavy rain. Like someone is emptying buckets from the sky. Don't go out yet. It's absolutely pouring. Showery. Rain that comes and goes throughout the day. Short bursts of rain, followed by dry periods. It's going to be showery today. Keep your umbrella close. And of course, the classic British expression. It's raining cats and dogs. Which means extremely heavy rain. No actual animals involved. Disappointingly. Very disappointingly. Group 4. Wind words. Breezy. A light, pleasant wind. Actually enjoyable on a warm day. It's warm but breezy. Perfect weather for a picnic. Windy. Strong enough to notice. Hair getting blown around. Umbrellas becoming dangerous. Gusty. Wind that comes in sudden, strong bursts. Unpredictable. It's really gusty today. Hold on to your hat. And stormy. Dark, dramatic, heavy rain with strong wind. Often with thunder and lightning. Stay inside tonight. It's going to be really stormy. The 4 seasons, and what people say about them.
Sam, let's talk about the 4 seasons, because each season has its own vocabulary, its own mood, and its own personality.
I love this part. Okay, spring. What does spring feel like to you?
Fresh, hopeful, like the world is waking up after a long sleep. The days are getting longer, flowers are starting to bloom. There's a bit of warmth in the air, even if it's still unpredictable.
Key spring phrases? Spring is in the air. That means you can feel spring arriving. The days are getting longer. Everything is coming back to life.
Summer, my personal favorite. Long, warm evenings. People outside, ice cream, a general feeling that life is good.
You sound like a summer brochure.
I am a summer brochure. Key summer phrases. It's scorching today. Scorching means extremely hot, like the sun is burning everything. The heat is unbearable. Perfect beach weather.
Autumn, or fall in American English, both are correct, just different sides of the Atlantic.
And autumn is genuinely beautiful. The leaves turn red, orange, gold. There's a crispness in the air.
Crisp? That's such a perfect autumn word. It means cold and fresh and clear, like biting into an apple. What a crisp autumn morning.
Other autumn phrases. The leaves are turning, meaning changing color. There's a chill in the air. It's getting cold. The evenings are drawing in. British expression, meaning it gets dark earlier.
And winter? Cold, dark, long. Depending on where you live, possibly quite dramatic. Key winter phrases. It's bitter out there. Bitter cold means extremely unpleasant cold. There's a frost this morning. Frost is ice crystals that form on surfaces overnight. We might get some snow later. The roads are icy. Be careful. And one of my favorite winter expressions? It's brass monkeys out there. Please explain that to our listeners. It's a very informal British expression, meaning it is extremely painfully cold outside. Not for formal situations, but very natural and very funny. Listeners, use that one carefully, but do use it.
Weather expressions.
Okay, expressions. These are the phrases that will make your English sound genuinely natural, like someone who grew up speaking English.
Expression 1. Under the weather. This means feeling slightly ill or unwell. Not dramatically sick, just not quite right. I won't be coming in today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. She seems a bit under the weather lately. I hope she's okay.
Expression 2. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even in difficult or bad situations, there is always something positive if you look for it. I know losing that job was hard, but every cloud has a silver lining. Now you can find something you actually love.
Expression 3. Come rain or shine. No matter what happens, whatever the circumstances, something will happen or someone will be there. I'll be at your wedding, come rain or shine. Nothing could keep me away.
Expression 4. To take a rain check. To postpone something. To say yes to an invitation, but ask to do it at a different time. I can't make dinner on Friday. Can I take a rain check? Maybe next week?
Expression 5. To save something for a rainy day. To keep something, usually money, for when you really need it in the future. Don't spend all your savings at once. Save some for a rainy day.
Expression 6. To break the ice. To do or say something that makes people feel more comfortable at the beginning of a meeting or social situation. He told a funny story to break the ice at the start of the presentation.
And expression 7. A storm in a teacup. A big reaction or drama about something that is actually very small and unimportant. Don't worry about their argument. It's just a storm in a teacup. They'll be fine tomorrow.
That's 7 expressions that will make you sound like a natural English speaker in any conversation.
Real conversations. Listen and practice.
Okay, dialogue time. 3 natural conversations using everything we've talked about today. Listen carefully, then we'll break each one down.
Dialogue 1. Meeting a colleague at work.
Morning, Sam. Did you get soaked on the way in?
Completely. I had my umbrella, but the wind was so gusty, it was completely useless.
I know. It's absolutely pouring out there. The forecast said it would clear up by lunchtime, though.
I'll believe it when I see it. Weather forecasts around here are about as reliable as a chocolate teapot.
True. Coffee?
Desperately needed. Thank you.
Okay, what did you notice? First, we didn't just say it's raining. We used richer language. Pouring, gusty, soaked.
Second, the joke at the end. As reliable as a chocolate teapot. That means completely useless. It's a very British expression, and it got a laugh. Humor connects people.
Third, the conversation moved naturally from weather to an offer of coffee. Weather got them talking. Connection did the rest.
Dialogue 2. Making weekend plans.
Hey, Sam, some of us are thinking about hiking on Saturday. You in?
Oh, I'd love to. Did you check the forecast, though?
Yeah, it's supposed to be crisp and sunny. Perfect hiking weather, actually.
As long as it doesn't turn stormy halfway up the hill like last time.
Don't remind me. We were absolutely drenched.
Okay, I'm in. Come rain or shine. What time?
8 o'clock. Dress in layers. It might be chilly in the morning.
Perfect. I'll bring snacks.
Notice what Sam did there. She used come rain or shine completely naturally in context. And we used drenched, which means completely soaked through with water. More expressive than just wet. And dress in layers? That's a very natural phrase, meaning wear multiple items of clothing you can add or remove depending on temperature.
Dialogue 3. Small talk with a stranger.
Goodness, it came out of nowhere, didn't it?
I know. 1 minute it was sunny, next minute this. Typical.
I didn't even bring an umbrella. Classic mistake.
I've got a spare if you want to share. I'm only going 2 stops. I'm Sam, by the way.
Alex, nice to meet you. Even if the circumstances are a bit soggy.
Soggy. That's one word for it.
That is exactly how weather starts a real conversation with a complete stranger.
Notice, neither of them planned to talk. The weather created a shared moment, a shared complaint, and from that, a friendly interaction.
Soggy, by the way, means wet and soft. Very British, very natural, slightly funny.
And came out of nowhere means happened suddenly, without warning. Word 1. Overcast. Completely covered with gray clouds. No sun visible. It's been overcast all week. I'm really missing the sunshine. Repeat. Overcast. Overcast.
Word 2, crisp. Cold, fresh, and clear in a pleasant, energizing way, used especially in autumn and winter. I love crisp winter mornings when everything feels sharp and fresh. Repeat, crisp. Crisp.
Word 3. Drizzle. Very light, fine rain. Barely more than a mist. It's only drizzling. You don't need a full umbrella, just a light jacket. Repeat. Drizzle. Drizzle.
Word 4, drenched. Completely soaked through with water. Not just a little wet, but thoroughly wet. I got absolutely drenched walking home. I didn't realize how heavy the rain was. Repeat, drenched. Drenched.
Word 5. Muggy. Hot and humid at the same time. The air feels thick and heavy and uncomfortable. Very common in tropical climates. Bangkok in April is so muggy. You step outside and immediately start sweating. Repeat. Muggy. Muggy.
Word 6, unpredictable. Impossible to predict or forecast, constantly changing and surprising. The weather here is so unpredictable. Always carry an umbrella just in case. Repeat, unpredictable. Unpredictable.
Word 7. Forecast. A prediction of what the weather will be like in the future, usually from a meteorologist or weather app. According to the forecast, it should clear up by Thursday. Repeat. Forecast. Forecast.
And word 8, spell. A period of a particular type of weather, usually used for something unusual or notable. We're having a warm spell at the moment. Enjoy it while it lasts. After that cold spell last week, this sunshine feels amazing. Repeat, spell. Spell.
Before we go, your challenge for this week. And this one is fun.
This week, start one conversation with someone using weather as your opener. Just one. It could be a colleague, a neighbor, a shopkeeper, anyone.
Start with something simple. Lovely day today, isn't it? Or this rain is something else. Or even just a bit chilly this morning.
And then keep it going. Add something, ask something. Let the conversation breathe.
And come back here and tell us what happened in the comments. Write it in English, even 2 sentences. We genuinely love hearing from you.
Also, tell us what the weather is like where you are right now, because our listeners are all over the world, and we always love seeing the range of answers. Boiling in one place, freezing in another.
And if this episode made your day a little warmer, please share it with one person learning English. One share helps us reach someone who really needs this.
Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube for a new episode every week.
This is Sam.
And this is Alex.
You've been listening to the Fluency Duo. Whatever the weather is where you are right now, we hope it's treating you kindly. See you next time.
Ooh, yeah. Finding the rhythm in the flow, planting new words so they can grow. Every sentence soft and slow, watching our confidence start to glow. Side by side we learn the game, the Fluency Duo.